turn to lead. When morality's been laid to bed, unleash vengeance and revenge. No one left to disappoint, no plot lines direct the point. Left alone to your devices, no options, Ouija advices. Suicide mission, become the king. Napalm vision, unleash your sting. Master of all nocturnal things, bowels of hell, your song they sing. Rotting brain, high as a kite, give 'em hellfire with no respite. Blast the false to bits and pieces, leave the fake in 10,000 stitches. Slack jaw dumbfounded, useless and anthemic. Wide-eyed and wordless, robot minds all hive-related. Fuck 'em if they can't take a joke. Yeah, fuck 'em if they can't take a joke. Suicide mission, become the king. Napalm vision, unleash your sting. Master of all nocturnal things, bowels of hell, your song they sing. Oh! Suicide mission, regicide. Napalm vision, deicide. Nocturne schism, coincide. Smash apart the source of lies. You're the last man standing, show them what it means. You're the last one left, no time to wallow bereft. Make the fallen proud, scream your fury loud. Fuck 'em if they can't take a joke. Yeah, fuck 'em if they can't take a joke. You said fuck 'em if they can't take a joke. Well, fuck 'em if they can't take a joke. Yeah, fuck 'em if they can't take a joke.
Hi there. Just hi. 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 So you know what? When I envision you in my mind, it's hovering over me with a big kitchen knife pointed right in my eyes. And you want to stab me in the face. You want to stab Dr. Zeero in the face. But I disarm you with my charming blue eyes. And you want to stab me so bad. But you know what stops you? You know what stops you? You know that Dr. Zeero, of all the people on the face of the earth, is going to do a better job of being your own personal Satan than anyone else. Now we have to have a long discussion about why anyone else pushing Satan is full of doggy doo-doo. And the only ones you should listen to are the people who aren't pushing Satan, because they don't need to push Satan. Because guess what? They say the sun and the moon are the eyes of God. Well, you got to think with a different pair of eyes. One eye, the eye of God, and the other eye, the eye of Satan. And of course, these are just dichotomies of energy we're speaking of. Two different radical juxtapositions of dueling energy, which could mean a lot of different things. And there's some people, they got to slap a face on this dark energy. They got to say it speaks to them in different ways. Well, Dr. Zeero is going to speak even more. And all you got to do is hit that play button. So we have to have a big, long discussion about why I need to be your replacement, Satan. Well, start with, I speak from the heart. Not just the black heart, the ready heart as well. And I have to tell you, every time you turn to Satan and you don't turn to me, I get jealous. But I'm not a jealous person But it makes me jealous because, you know, all you need to do is say, Dr. Zeero, let's do this action. All you got to say is, Dr. Zeero, let's get up to this trouble. All you got to do is say, Dr. Zeero, this is what I'm thinking. And it's going to be some corruption. I want to corrupt you. I want to be your scapegoat. Let's have some trouble. Let's get some fun going, huh? Everything wrong, you can blame on me. Everything that your parents hate, I want to become. You don't need sympathy for the devil. You need sympathy for Dr. Zeero. So we want to talk about the benefits of letting Dr. Zeero be your Satan. And there are plenty to be had. Now, I'm not going to rub your feet and give you a back massage. I'm not going to do any of that shit. But I'm going to take you to the precipice of reality. And you know what? You know how I do so? I ignore Satan. Because I'm beyond Satan. Because I've absorbed Satan. Because I am Satan. And they'll be so angry at me for saying these things. They will never believe a word I say. But believe you me, anybody listening, I will step up. I will step up and I will show my best introduction of following the way. I don't have a trident, but I might have some fixident. If your teeth's falling out and you need your dentures. So I know what you're thinking. When you thought in the past Dr. Zeero had abandoned you, just like, your faith had abandoned you, or you're my father, why? But you also say, Dr. Zeero, where'd you go? I don't believe in you anymore. You want to know why you don't believe? Because you used to look down at that sandy beach and you'd see two sets of footprints. But as you walked and walked, you only saw one. Well, it's because I was carrying you. Dr. Zeero was carrying you, and that's why there was only one set of footprints. Now, we want to talk about, being your replacement, Satan. All the benefits you get with Dr. Zeero, right? You get to pepper it up a little bit. Now, the thing that I was talking about earlier, see, Dr. Zeero represents this whole new outgrowth of magic. And this is when you quit fucking pretending that you were a man of light, or that you are a woman of darkness, or however you want to say it. You realize that it's not like white, normal flame versus black flame. You put the flames together, they harmonize, and then they become one. See, Dr. Zeero isn't a goody two-shoes white lighter here. That's why I'm telling you I need to be your Satan. The thing with Dr. Zeero is that every morning, it's like opening a brand new box of cereal with a secret prize at the bottom of the thing. And every single day, I am a new kind of awesome cereal, often like Captain Crunch or Cookie Crisp. And, I know you love that shit. And with me, you open this up and whoop-de-doo, deedle-dee, you get a new ring for your finger. And, this is what's important because they're all imbued with magical power. Now, the thing with Dr. Zeero is that, see, you stick with Satan, it only teaches you how to marionette various different daemons and create them in your mind. It gives you a substandard list of entities. And when you hang with Dr. Zeero, I'm going to hand you the puppet strings of many, many more deities and daemons than you can shake a stick at. Everything in the whole of human history is totally up for grabs. I am like the Satan of chaos magic because I'm beyond Satan. because I'm a merging of Satan and God to the point where you no longer think of these in any kind of dichotomy. You do not split them up. You do not partition them. It's just one big thing. And this is what makes Dr. Zeero more hardcore than you could ever understand. Dr. Zeero, harder than the rest and blacker than the best. And, there's nothing more hardcore than, enacting both sides and stuff. So, that thing under your bed, I'm going to do better. The thing lurking in the shadows of your closet when you're 6 years old, staring into some scary-ass abyss in the black of night, Dr. Zeero is beyond that. I want to take that fear and I want to ratchet it up and I want it to cradle us. That's what I want to do. I want to cradle in the darkness with the darkness, but I want to be in the sun to the point, because you always have to remember the light is just as terrifying as the dark. The only difference is that you can see and it's more illuminated, but it's full of its own distortions. Quit thinking this way. Another wonderful benefit to the Dr. Zeero Xiron Satan program. Oh, let me tell you, Dr. Zeero is going to give you hard love. Dr. Zeero is going to whip your ass into shape. Dr. Zeero is going to tell you everything you need to hear. Dr. Zeero isn't going to fucking send you away if you honestly say, Dr. Zeero, here's what we need to make happen. Here's what we have to work on in the grand life scheme. Dr. Zeero, I want you to be my Dr. Phil. I will even straight razor shave the top of my head and grow out the mustache just so you will feel more comfortable. I want to be your personal talk show host. I want to be your Jerry Springer. And we can go anywhere you want to go, talking to all kinds of manner of people, all kinds of manner of riff-raff. Do you want to go hang out with riff-raff with me? Do you want to take over the street with me? Because, does your Satan tell you how to run the street? Or are they too caught up in abstract philosophical notions? Are you so caught up? Is your Satan so caught up in the intricacies of the universe? They aren't telling you to hustle them streets. They ain't telling you how to roll them dice. Ain't teaching you how to play dominoes and play spades and play euchre for cigarettes at Juvie Hall. Dr. Zeero is going to do all that. Dr. Zeero is going to impregnate you with fun. Dr. Zeero is like playing the life board game where you spin the spinny wheel, but every time you land on 10. It just keeps pushing you through. Dr. Zeero is every time you pass go, you don't just collect $200, you collect $300. It's an extra bonus. All kind of manner of great, wonderful things happen when Dr. Zeero becomes your Satan. So I think I will have more to add to this. I think I've convinced you. I think you need Dr. Zeero in your life. And, damn. Guess I gotta go pick cigarette butts off the sidewalk now.